It's the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
8 days before Christmas.
Okay.
Y'all, I don't always make a video every day, so on the days that I don't, I get to choose a gift anyway, because it's the 12 days of Christmas. So y'all have missed a few, but that's all right. You're going to see me get to open one today.
We always practice the 8, what we call the 8 gift days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Which is the, not the 8, but the 12. And it's the 12 days before Christmas, not the 12 days after in this case. It's not really the 12 days of Christmas, it's the 12 gift days. And so
Right.
I give her a gift, been doing it for years.
So,
She likes it.
I love it. So I get to choose. And y'all know what? He's done it different this year. Usually I can reach in here and kind of feel. Well, he kind of tricked me this year. He wrapped them all. So I can't feel and tell what's in them because he's got them wrapped. Oh, he outsmarted me this year. Okay. Oh my goodness, honey. Isn't that, y'all look at, isn't that beautiful?
It's snowflakes.
It goes on my stove, or it
Yep.
could go on a refrigerator or a cabinet if you have the long. I love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, baby.
Love you.
You still didn't outdo the candy Christmas tree.
She told me the other day, she said, you can't outdo the Christmas tree. I
Uh-uh.
said, well, I'll send the car back then. Save
y'all.
money on that new automobile.
Isn't this beautiful? Oh, I love it. It's white and silver. Man, that's elegant. Okay.
Well, I see you hung up your...
My gift ID. Morning. Good afternoon. I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry, and we have got a lot of new subscribers. So I am going to do something. I'm gonna make some keto pizza bites today, and I made them about 6 months ago, but I made them in little drops. I'm gonna do them today in my little muffin pans. I have learned that these little mini muffin pans, they work so well for so many things. You can do candies in them. You can do like little individual bites in them, like I'm doing today. You can do quiche in them, and it just makes a perfect little bite for an appetizer, or to go on your breakfast table, or just ever how you want to use it. So if you're not taking advantage of your little muffin tins, you need to start, because they're really convenient.
So this is pepperoni and salami?
This is
this
pepperoni
time?
and salami. Last time I just put pepperoni in it, but I just get the, now this is, it's even in Italian, so it's just pepperoni and salami.
Okay.
And we've got cream cheese here, and this is 4 ounces of cream cheese. And I'm going to, let me get a spatula. I'm going to put my cream cheese in the microwave, and I'm going to put it on soft melt. And I'm going to soften it a little bit, because, so I can work with it. So, we've got our pepperoni and our salami. We've got cream cheese. We've got eggs. We've got almond flour, baking powder, cheese, and that is some salami that I have already chopped up, and I'm going to cut up my pepperoni, and this is going to be about a cup of that, and I'm putting some Italian seasoning in this. If you don't want to put the Italian seasoning in it, that's fine. If you want to put like 2 tablespoons of pizza sauce or marinara sauce in yours, that's fine too. It'll just give it a little bit more flavor. I didn't have any today, and so, or I would have put some in it. All right, my softened cream cheese, and this is how you want it. This is how soft you want it. Can you get in there, baby?
Can.
Okay, you want it like that, okay? You want it really soft. a little bit more than room temperature. Now, my eggs were out of the refrigerator, so I put them in some really warm water and left them for about 15 minutes. Now, if y'all watched my video from yesterday, I did a meringue, a pecan meringue cookie, or I call it candy, but cookies. And a girl asked me, and I only used the egg white, and the girl said, what do you do with your egg yolks? So, this is some of the egg yolks that was left from my meringues yesterday. So I'm going to use it today to go in my little pepperoni bites because it calls for 2 eggs. So I may only use just the 1 egg and then these egg yolks because if I put all of that, I'm afraid it'll be too much egg. So I may just use the 1 egg. I'll see when I get to that point. All right, this is 1 cup of pepperoni and salami. Now you don't have to use both, you can just use 1, okay? And this is a cup, this is some pepper jack cheese, some sharp cheddar, okay? All right, now I've got my cream cheese. I'm gonna put my eggs, my egg yolks, and 1 egg. I'm not going to use that 2nd egg because I don't want it to taste eggy, if you know what I mean. Sometimes when you're working with things like this, with cream cheese and egg and almond flour, if you don't watch it and you put too many eggs, it will taste kind of eggy. So, all right. I'm just going to whisk this till it gets real smooth. Sometimes it takes a minute, but it'll make it. Okay. I've got my oven set on 350 degrees. All right. Now, I'm going to add an almond flour. That's 1 cup of almond flour. And I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Baking powder. That's 1, 2. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I'm going to mix this up good. Now you can make all kinds. You can make ham and cheese. You can make all kinds of these little bites. And they're very good. All right. Now I'm going to a spoon. I'm just going to, I'm going to put I think I'm going to put maybe a 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah. I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of my Italian seasoning in it. Now, if you've got pizza sauce and marinara or something like that, you can add a little bit to it if you want to. That smells good. All right, now I'm going to add my pepperoni and salami and my cheese. All right. Y'all, doesn't this look good?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You never met a cheese you didn't like, did you?
I have not. This was a full cup of cheese. If you don't want that much in yours, you can cut it back by 1/4. All right. Now, let me wash my finger. I got stuff on it. Now I'm not sure that this will fill this pan up, but hopefully it will. So I'm just going to take and lightly spray. Try and get it. Just kind of lightly spray my little muffin tins. Or you can take and rub butter or oil or something, lard, whatever you want to use on a paper towel, and just gently go around in your muffin tins. Okay. So I'm just going to take my little scoop here. And this is just the smallest cookie scoop I think that they make. So I'm just going to take and scoop them in my little, you want to come up close, baby? In my little muffin tins like this. I should have sprayed my little, I'm going to put some water on it. Sometimes water will make it come out. Just like that. Well, this may be more than this. Let me see. This is going to be a lot. And let me tell you, you can freeze these, make them now. And if you want them for for Christmas, you put them in the freezer and you freeze them. And then you just take them out as you need them.
And I like to dip mine in sauce rather. I don't worry about whether or not you put the sauce in
Right.
them. I like to dip them in sauce.
You can use marinara sauce. You can use spaghetti, pizza sauce. Just whatever you like to dip yours in. But these are wonderful to make ahead and freeze. Go ahead and cook them. And then just stick them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer. And if you need 10, take 10 out the night before. The next morning, just pop them in your air fryer for just for just a few minutes, and they're hot. They're ready to go.
They're good for taking to work.
Oh yeah. If you put them in your microwave, they get soggy. They're gonna get soft and soggy. So I would always do mine either in the oven on a little baking sheet or in the air fryer. That's the way I do mine. All right. I'm going to keep filling these, and I've got another little muffin tin out here if this isn't, if I need more. But I think I'm going to be able to get them all in here. So this is 24. So this one recipe will make 24 of these mini muffins. And
they will disappear.
They will disappear, yeah. I have never doubled this recipe. I think I would just do one at a time. If I was going to make double this, I think I would make one recipe, cook it, then make another one. You know, some things you can double, some you can't, but you may can double this. I don't know. You'll just have to give it a try, and if that's what you want to do, and see how it works. I really don't see why it wouldn't, but you just never know. So, all right, that made this recipe with the 1 cup of almond flour and the 4 ounces of cream cheese and the equivalent of 2 large eggs makes 24 mini muffins. Now you can also do them in, some of them are a little bit bigger than others, but that's okay. You can also do them in your regular muffin tins if you want to. And then that would be an individual serving. So just up to how you want to do it. All right, these are going in a 350-degree oven for probably 15 to 20 minutes. So when we come back, I'll do a taste test.
All right, how they're coming out?
All right, y'all, I have a profession to make.
I don't think that's profession.
Confession.
There you go.
Confession. All right. Now, I went ahead and loosened all of these with my little butter knife. But I've got 2 things to tell you about these. And let me see, what was the first one? The second one. The second one, I may not can remember that.
The first one was to remember to tell them the second one.
Yeah. But the second one is use Baker's Joy. And I knew to do that, and why I just picked up the regular cooking spray. But Baker's Joy, when you do almond flour, coconut flour, it has a tendency to stick worse than just regular flour. So, and I have these sprayed really well. But as you can see, they're coming out good. I said, Roy, say a little prayer for me, honey, because I forgot. But as you can see, they did stick just a little bit. I let them cool about 3 or 4 minutes. I tried to get them out when they first came out of the oven and they were too hot. And I said, oh no. That's when I realized what I had done. So I took my butter knife and I went around them, and they're coming out really, really good now. But I have had them, when I use just the regular bacon spray, to really stick bad. And so I knew to use Baker's Joy. I knew to, and here's one I missed. And I just didn't. So, but I don't think I'll make that mistake again. I told y'all yesterday, I try not to make the same one but once, and then
Well, if that's the worst mistake you ever make, I'm gonna keep you.
I know, but whenever you're cooking, whenever you're making something, you want it to turn out. You do not want to make a mistake like that.
Well, I'm pretty pleased with these.
Yeah, these are wonderful. But I'm just telling you, Baker's Joy, and you won't struggle to get them out. So, because I'm having to work with them, but they're really pretty.
I bet you're the only woman in the world that ever used a butter knife to get something out of a pan, don't you?
No.
Yeah, probably nobody else has ever done that.
Mm-mm. Everybody does it, I reckon. I mean, but you see how it stuck?
Just a little.
Yeah.
Barely.
So, but still, you don't even want it to do that.
Huh.
And I still hadn't thought of that first thing I wanted to tell you. So maybe it'll come to me. If it comes to me, I'll put it in the description box under tips. So,
we're gonna taste.
Yeah, we're gonna taste them. You can use marinara, pizza sauce, whatever you want to dip yours in, or just eat them like we're about to do. I'm gonna get the ugliest one because I got to take a picture.
Ooh.
And I'll get the smallest one. I'm gonna show y'all the texture. Can you see that? Mmm.
Mm.
Mm. Now, they cook 15 minutes.
Yep.
That's all it took, 15 minutes on 350.
And since these are keto friendly, low carb, while everybody else is eating the candies and everything during your Christmas, you have these out with your sauce. And the people who don't eat a candy will have something very good to eat.
Almost all appetizers are made with wheat flour and stuff like that. So if you have something you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put a little bit too much pepperoni and salami in it. Maybe.
It's good.
But I think I put a little bit too much. That was a cup. I might put just 3/4 of a cup. Or either chop it smaller. But man, that's good, isn't it?
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
St. Jude's Children's Hospital, it's a research hospital. They don't charge the family anything for staying there. They don't charge the family anything for eating there. They'll even pay the transportation to get the family back and forth to stay there while they're treating the child free. So St. Jude does a wonderful work. If you go to stjude.org, that's small cap stjude.org, you can find out how you can contribute. Rose and I have been contributing for years because of the way they treat families that otherwise could not help themselves, and children that could not help themselves. I mean, they literally are saving lives every day. And when they keep you there and feed you there, and you're not having to pay out any money during a traumatized time for any family with a sick child, that's a wonderful work to do. Now, and if you don't want that charity, find a charity and support people who are doing good work for people.
Okay, food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Put deliciousness back in your low carb pizza bites. See y'all next time.